Hey friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half acre homestead, and today I'm making meatball subs for supper. You heard me. Now you honestly think I was gonna make these breads and have meatballs in the freezer and not do what I'm about to do? So what we have is our rolls. Meatballs, we got some sauce, some mushrooms, some peppers, some onions, some 3 Italian style blended cheese, and a pan. Let's do this. So first things first, I'm going to take 3 of the center rolls. Why? Because they got nice flat sides on them. These other 3 are going to be put away in a bag for Howie's lunch this week. Okay, so let's just make sure these are going to fit. They are just going to fit. So now what I want to do, I'm going to take some bread out of the center. Now, we're going to fill the bottoms with meatballs. We're going to stuff them in there. Make sure they get all the way down to the end. You know, if I have meatballs left over, no worries. I'm going to have sauce left over and everything. So I'm going to be ending up making spaghetti one day this week. So the leftovers will be negligible. I'm getting 5 meatballs per sandwich. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, we've got 5 meatballs in there. Lots left over. Save them for another day. The vegetables are kind of raw, so we want to be careful, right, about how much raw vegetation we put in here because we don't want it to soak the bun, right? So we got 1 small onion all chopped up here. Now we're going to put some frozen peppers there. You see where I'm going with this, kids? I may not have room for mushrooms. Sorry about the shadows. I'm on the wrong side of the counter for this. I broke my other can opener because I watched some guy on TikTok say you got to use it differently, and I tried to use it differently and I broke it. Newsflash, not everything on TikTok's credible. Now I'm just going to take a handful of mushrooms from the can and squeeze as much water out of them as I can. Fresh would be better, but we're working with what we got. So we've got peppers, mushrooms, onions, and multigrain meatballs in multigrain buns. And again, we're probably going to have spaghetti one day this week because I'm going to have an open can of sauce and some mushrooms and some leftover meatballs. So, you know, I'm going to get more than 1 meal out of those meatballs. I'm not doing a lot of sauce. We don't want this runny. So we're just going to drizzle some extra thick and zesty spaghetti sauce on there. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A little bit more. We know it's going to get juicy with the veg, but we want to make sure we got enough sauce. These are going to go into a tub in the fridge on their own. We bring out the Canadian dairy farmers. Canadian dairy farmer symbol. 3 blended Italian cheese. And we're just going to do this. And I think 375 might be a bit high, but we'll see. These are going on the lower rack of the oven so we don't burn the cheese. What are we missing, kids? Garlic! Garlic! Some granulated garlic on there. This, and I don't know if you saw all that, this is going into a 375-degree oven for about 30 minutes. Alrighty, our timer has gone off. Ooh, look at those. Are you hungry, dear? Good. Alrighty. have a look at these. Oh, they're nice and heavy. Now, let's take these to Papa and see what he's got to say about that. Yeah, I better pepper them just to be safe. All right, here we go.
Oh boy.
Yeah, stuffed meatball. You just pick it up and eat it like a hot dog, dear. But be careful, it might be hot inside.
I don't know if my mouth will allow me to do that.
Well, then rip it in half and take a soft bite. Let me get a shot here. Ooh, meatball sub. Hot? The one time I don't warn you, eh?
That's hot.
Are the meatballs hot too?
Better let that cool down for a bit.
But what didn't burn your mouth?
Very tasty.
So should I add this to the list on bread baking day? Meatball subs, there we go. There's your napkin right there, dear. All right, thank you, dear. The one time I don't warn them that it could be hot.
I think you did.
Well, I don't know. But guess what? Meatball subs. Meatballs cooked in the freezer on bread baking day. What could be a faster meal than that? Mwah! Take care, God bless. And that's making those meatballs stretch because I have enough for another meatball sub meal.